How are we doing, everybody? And welcome into the Houston Texans rebuild on the channel today. And yeah, this is gonna be a lot more different than it feels like a lot of other rebuilds I did, because this team is like one of, if not the worst team in the game. There's not really much going for them, starting off the rebuild. I mean, we don't have anything at quarterback. Davis Mills is not going to be the answer, so we need to upgrade that position immediately. Hopefully, there's a good quarterback in the draft so we can do that. If not, we'll have to find a plug and play guy in free agency probably right away. I really like the future, though, of Dameon Pierce, though, so hopefully he can be the back of the rebuild. Brandon Cooks, I like as a player. He might be a trade candidate, though, just because he might not be a part of our timeline. I like John Mechie. Hopefully, he can get everything started out with his health and whatnot. Prayers up to Mechie for that. The other side of receiver, Chris Moore, Nico Collins, they're all kind of just plug and play guys. Same with Amari Rogers, who knows. Offensive line wise, everything's kind of just a band-aid. I mean, I like the future of Kenyon Green for sure with hidden development. He's gonna have star more than likely. Thormy Tunzel, I think he's on like a 2-year deal left. Another guy, it's kind of like Brandon Cooks, might be a trade candidate. We'll see though how much money he's gonna want here in a year or two, because if he wants to come back, I'll probably bring him back. But if he doesn't want to come back, he probably is gonna get moved. Other side of the offensive line, really nothing really going here. I mean, Titus Howard, he's a younger guy. What is he, 26? Maybe he's not as young as I thought. He's going to be up for a contract here shortly as well. Tight end wise, we got Jordan Akins. They signed OJ Howard in this past year, so he's still a star dev in this, so maybe he can improve for us. Defensively, though, if we take a look at the front seven, Jerry Hughes old, he's a star dev. Malik Collins, go big red. Don't know how much of a feature he has here. Lopez, Okoronkwo, we'll see, I guess. Agbanga Okoronkwo. Oh my gosh. Yeah, maybe he needs to get off the team sooner just so I don't have to try to say his name anymore. Linebacker wise, you got Christian Kirksey, older vet, Cashman, Hewitt, who knows. Now, secondary wise, Desmond King, he's older, but at least he's got star dev. Maybe he can be a decent DB for us. Steven Nelson's an older guy. Derek Stingley, I love a lot. Star dev, more than likely. I don't think he has superstar development. And then we look at our safeties. Owens, and then I really like the future of Petrie. So we got to upgrade a lot of spots. There's a lot of upgrade needs to be done here. So what I'm going to do is we'll send to the offseason. We'll be picking with the second pick in the draft behind the Bears. So we'll see what we can do there. All right, we're here at Super Bowl week, so I figured might as well see if we got anyone who got a development trait upgrade. Offensively, nobody at all. Kenny Green, I had star development, and Jordan Howard didn't progress much at all as the second tight end. Defensively, Petrie star dev. Ooh, Hewitt got to star dev. Cool. Malik Collins got to star dev. That's actually kind of a big deal. And then Stingley has star dev, and Steven Nelson got to star dev. So that's interesting. Okay. Yep, gonna advance past the Super Bowl week. Gonna force win the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl, and I'll see you guys at the re-sign players screen. All right, first mock draft that comes out after the season, they have us taking quarterback Al Morris. Okay. We know he's a top 5 talent. There you go. There might be our quarterback of the future, Al Morris out of Rutgers, strong Martin quarterback. Top 5 talent projected to go to us at 2, right behind the Bears, who are picking at 1. So that might end up being the guy. There's another quarterback here, Dean Broyles, round 1 to 2 talent. Another quarterback, Nathan Turner, round 1 talent. But it looks like it's a top 5 talent, and Al Morris, he might end up being the guy here at pick number 2, especially if the Bears aren't going to be taking him because they don't need him with Justin Fields. Looks like he could be a pretty good quarterback for the future. Might have to look at taking him. All right, 21 players that are ready to negotiate. Desmond King does not want to come back, but he's really cheap, so I might do it. Akins has a little bit of interest. I mean, there's not really anyone here I don't think that I need to bring back. Maybe Rasheem Green. I'd probably give Rasheem Green maybe a 2-year deal if he wants to take that. He wants to play on a different team next year. That's fine. I just thought maybe, get someone star dev. OJ Howard, I think I need to bring him back. I think a 3-year deal for him would be fine. I'm just going to do player friendly, but bump it back to 3 years. And he wants to test out free agency as well. Okay, no one wants to play for the Texans. That's fine. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone here now I want to bring back. I mean, I would like to bring Machine Green back. What's his franchise tag? 26 million for Machine Green? No. Yeah. So if I guess Jordan Akins on a 1-year deal would be fine then, just because I can't lose. Yeah, he's coming back for 1 year. I can't lose both my tight ends. I'll probably throw Desmond King like a 2-year deal. If he wants it, he wants it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Free agency's gonna be better for him in the long run. That's fine. So that'll be it. Doesn't look like I'm the only person to bring back is Jordan Akins on a 1-year deal, just to have another band-aid at tight end, as we'll advance this to free agency. All right. So offensively, looking at our team, I mean, There's nothing that I like here a lot. I mean, we could maybe use it to another tight end probably, but there's no one that we probably need to go out and get immediately offensively. I mean, there's things that we can improve on, but I'm more focused on our defense because our defense looks horrendous. We need to find guys to play in the front. We need to play guys to play linebacker. We need to find guys to play in the secondary. So probably gonna be looking all defense right here. Let's see who's available. All right, looks like there's a handful of guys that have some interest. Starts here with Nasir Adelaide. He's got interest in the team. I'm cool with giving Nasir Adelaide a 4-year player friendly deal. Should be able to get him to play free safety opposite Jalen Petrie. Even the Eagles are going hard at him. I might have to bump my offer up actually now. So we'll do a flat maybe like 2.53, 4 years. I think we'll see if that bumps us. They're above us. I don't understand why. I need to figure out how we can get above him. Losing Desmond King makes me think we definitely need to go get a corner here. Bradbury has interest, but he's 30 years old, star dev. Probably not gonna look there. Jamal Dean could be interesting, 26, superstar development, but we're gonna probably have to overspend to get him. I'll come back to that. Get offered Jordan Lewis here, 2-year deal. He's got star dev, 28 years old. Give us another corner out there. And I'm gonna give Deion Jones here a 2-year deal as well. He's interested in playing for us, star dev. And then on the defensive line, I think Dorrance Armstrong on a 2-year deal is an okay deal for him. And then I'm going to get Matt Ioannidis a 2-year deal as well with star dev at 29 years old to play next to Malik Collins. We'll see how we do with everybody right here when I eval him because, what was I going to say? Yeah, Nasir Adderley, it's us or the Eagles. I really couldn't bump our offer up. We just was jumping back and forth. We still have the same interest. We'll see. We're going to eval once, and everyone's gone, and we got him. We got everybody. We got everybody we wanted in the first round. Deion Jones, Jordan Lewis, Nasir Adderley, Matthew Ioannidis, and Dorrance Armstrong. That's a good start. Irv Smith has some interest in playing for us. I'm going to give him a 2-year deal, see if he'll take that. He had a couple other offers, so we'll see. And then I think David Long, too, honestly, I'd give him a 4-year deal. 4-year deal for David Long, man, down one of our outside linebacker spots next to Deion Jones. All right, David Long and Irv Smith. Don't think we're going to get Irv Smith. Looks like he's going to the Dolphins, but we didn't even get David Long, Dan. We didn't get either of them. So that'll do it, though, for this week. I'm going to advance to next week, and we'll see what else we're going to do. So here at Mock Draft 4 in the next week of free agency, and I totally forgot to, we have pick 13 as well. Obviously, we're not doubling up at quarterback like they have us doing here for some dumb reason, but it really is going to end up being probably best player available. I'll probably look a little deeper at all these guys that are projected to go around here. Looks like there could be some couple decent options, but I'll keep y'all updated. All right, 2 last people I end up signing in this free agency class. I signed Mykal Walker to a 2-year deal just to play another outside linebacker slot for us, and I signed Michael Davis on a 2-year deal as well to kind of play that third, fourth, maybe corner for us. But that's all I'm going to do here in free agency. I feel like it was pretty solid free agency. Let's get to this NFL draft, man. Let's see what we end up doing. All right, private workouts. 3 guys I've locked in on for our private workouts. Andrew Drew projected to go like 1 or 2 picks after our pick at 13. Tight end looks pretty decent. There's a corner, actually 2 corners I want to look at. I gotta find them here. Hold on for me momentarily. Diamond McBride looks like one of the better corners in the class. Projected to go at like 19, and then there's another corner down the board. Earl Hoover is projected to go at the end of the first round. I mean, there's a chance we might be able to find a way to get all 3. All right, here at the NFL Draft, Bears should not go quarterback. They don't. They take Jermaine McNeil out of Alabama. So we are going to go ahead and select this quarterback. Al Morris out of Rutgers, strong arm quarterback. We know he's a top 5 talent in the class. He's going to be a selection here at number 2 overall. Hopefully he's got hidden development. If not, we'll put him in a playbook to get him to star development or better. But Al Morris is going to be the pick here. Welcome to Houston. The quarterback of the rebuild, Al Morris is the pick. Hidden development, 95 throw power. Yeah, he looks good. All right, went ahead and simmed up to our next pick here at 13 because wasn't going to move up for anybody. Now I'm deciding between a couple guys. Andrew Drew, he's got B grades across the board. How much good of an athlete is he? I mean, elite acceleration, elite agility. He's got great speed, good vertical threat tight end. Do I really want to grab him here, or do I just move down and take maybe the corner? Let me look at the corners that I looked at. Diamond McBride, B-man, C-press, C-zone, C-catching. 23 years old. Tested really well, though. Solid across the board. Elite acceleration, great speed. He looks like he could be pretty good. He's projected to go at 19. And then the other guy who's projected to go at the end of the first round, Earl Hoover. Same situation. B zone, C press, C man, C catching. Also a good athlete as well. He actually might be better than the other guy. He runs 4.3. I mean, runs 4.33. Well, the thing is, if I want to take the tight end, I'd probably have to take him now. I mean, that would give us a pretty good weapon for the future for our quarterback, but I'd have to do it probably right here, right now. I'm going to look to see what the move down slots look like. If not, I'll probably end up maybe taking that tight end. Okay, two options here. We can move down to 15, maybe take that tight end if he's still there, pick up a third, or we can move down to 19, take one of those corners and get a second. I think this is the move. I think we pass on the tight end for now. Move down to 19, potentially take that cornerback. One of the two. That's going to be the pick. Pick up a second. It's going to be more of a later second, midway through, but that's fine. They end up the Bucks taking a quarterback in that spot. Okay. There goes the tight end. He went to 15 like we thought. So hopefully injured room doesn't have superstar X factor or something like that. And now we are here at 19. Got to decide if we want to take this corner or not. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do it because the other corner is going to go at the end of the first round if I want. And I might take them both. I might move up and grab him. So I'm going to take Donovan McBride here with the 19th overall pick. Does have normal development, unfortunately. 93 speed, 94 excel. But hopefully, he can be a solid corner for us. All right. Bills are picking here at 30. Think I'm going to move up and take the other one, Earl Hoover, because I think he's more, I don't know. He looks a little bit better, maybe. Might be more likely to have hidden development. I'll let you guys know what the trade is. So our first pick in the second round, a 5th and a 7th, is going to get us up to 30, where I'm going to take this cornerback, Earl Hoover. It's going to give us our 3 and 4 corners. I'll probably be able then to trade that cornerback that we just saw. But dang it, Earl Hoover's got hidden. I mean, normal development too. 94. They look like the same player, but both have normal dev. Hopefully one of them get an attribute upgrade. I want to hopefully play them as our maybe second and third or third and fourth corners. But dang it, 2 normal development corners, but it is what it is. All right, going to take the center here at the top of the third round. He's a pass protector, so he's got A pass block, but he does have B run block, and that kind of intrigues me a little bit. So we're going to take Simon Wayne here. Does have normal development. Hopefully he's a decent overall. All right, going to take a tight end here midway through the third round. Adam Duggan out of USC, vertical threat tight end. Probably has normal development. Looks like an okay athlete. Good, kind of good grades across the board. Does have normal dev, but it is what it is. All right, going to take this wide receiver here, Roman McLeod at the top of the fourth round. B deep route, C catching traffic, but he's got 4.3 speed, so that intrigues me. Going to go ahead and take him here. Does have normal dev, but 95 speed, 98 excel. Could be a decent fourth receiver for us. All right, taking this defensive tackle at the top of the fifth round. Run stopper, C power moves, semi-intriguing, normal dev, but he does have 90 strength, which is really good, so I'll take that. Once you kind of get in these middle rounds, really the middle rounds just in general in these NFL drafts, you kind of are just picking for like depth purposes in general. We're going to have 2 more picks? We might only have 1 more pick left. This might be the last pick of our draft. Hold on. All right, going to take this left tackle here at the top of the 7th round. Just get another depth piece on the offense line. 87 strength, we'll take it. All right, and that'll conclude our 2023 draft. I don't really care about, honestly, it sucks how all those guys are like normal development, but the key thing is we got our quarterback of the future. So good playbook. Hopefully everyone will, improve. But I see some high overalls here. 80 overall for Al Morris. That's awesome. McBride's a 74. Hoover's a 77. Wayne's a 72. Duggan at 67 is kind of low. McLeod's a 71 with that speed. Eden's 66, and then McClellan's a 63, but I'm not surprised. Overall, I'm pretty happy. We got some high overalls in here. You'll take that, and then obviously we got our quarterback of the future, Al Morris, who's an 80 overall. So it'll be exciting to see at the midway point what his development trade is for sure. All right, so here we are now at the regular season. Obviously, Al Morris hidden dev. I signed Raheem Mostert to play behind Dameon Pierce. Receivers are still remaining the same for now. Offensive line also the same for now. Tunzel might be a candidate to be traded at the deadline, depending on his re-sign interest, plus, what he's asking for, and to go along with how we're doing, what's our record. But yeah, so we'll see what's going on there. Defensively, I think I'm going to either cut, I think I'm going to trade Davis and maybe cut Steven Nelson. I want to get Hoover and the other guy we signed, drafted playing time. So I'll probably end up doing that. I might trade them both, honestly. They might just both be traded right now. If I end up making a trade on both of them, y'all will see it. If not, I'll probably just end up cutting them. But yeah, this is how the team's looking for now. I think Steven Nelson for sure. Steven Nelson's for sure gone. I'm still figuring out what we're doing with Davis as well. But I might end up, should I put, I guess Nico Collins can play in the slot. That's fine. Everything else specialist is fine for now. Yeah, still going to be a tough year for us, for sure. which I think, I mean, it's fine. Where we just need to develop Al Morris and, build around him for the future with some pieces. So I'll let you know if I end up making a trade. All right. Nelson and Davis are both going to Los Angeles to the Chargers for a third round pick. They had interest in both of them. So all I'm going to do now, since we have 4 corners, I'm going to sign 2 corners, but I'm going to make sure they're both under the overall of our um, first guy we drafted, who's a 74. So I need to make sure we get 2 guys that are under like 72 probably. I'll probably bring in. All right, roster is complete now. Signed both the corners I needed to. We're advancing to the midseason point, and we'll figure out what we're going to do there. Whether we're signing Laremy Tunzel, if he's going to get dealt, Brandon Cooks might end up getting moved. We'll figure out what's going on when we get there. All right, 2-5 at the midseason point. Don't really expect, I mean, honestly, didn't really expect anything better, but 2 wins, not too bad, right? Upgrade our players quick. All right, we got 7 players we're going to negotiate. Laremy Tunzel has no interest in coming back. Yeah, he's definitely getting traded. We need to find some tackles in the offseason because he's gone. Ooh, Malik Collins needs to come back, though. I think that's a fine signing because he does have star dev. I wouldn't mind. I'll just give him a 1-year deal. He's got interest in the team. We'll just give him a little bit more money. Come back for another year. Gives us another bridge in case we don't bring in a D tackle. These are the 2 corners I signed, Duke Shelley and James Pierre, if you're curious. Laremy Tunzel needs to go, though. He needs to get dealt, unfortunately. All right, Laremy Tunzel's getting sent to Philadelphia. I'm taking their young rookie center, D-Tate off their hands, 74 overall. Don't know if he is in dev or not, but I figured, he could maybe move over to guard if we need to, or he might have size to play tackle, and we're getting 2 first-round picks from him. They're going to be late picks, 2024 and 2025, both projected to be at the end of the first round, but we'll take 2 first-round picks plus a young offensive lineman. We'll see what he's looking like here in a second. I'm going to go ahead and figure out exactly where he can play on the team. Yes, unfortunately, only his normal dev, and he's like 6'2", 305. So I'm gonna go ahead and move Brett over to left tackle. He's got a little bit bigger, 6'6", 315. He's gonna play left tackle for us for now. And Al Morris does have superstar development, so that's great. So that's good to see. So superstar development for Al Morris. I don't think no one else had hidden development. So yeah, we'll keep it moving along. We're here. We're 2-5. Brandon Cooks isn't up for a contract yet, so I'm not gonna worry about him. As I'll see you guys at the end of the season, and I'm assuming we're not making no playoffs. All right, so we ended up going 7-10. That's actually not too bad. I want to take a look at our stats this year. Hopefully, Al Morris had a really good year. I'd love to see him by chance get up to superstar X Factor. He was 38 passing touchdowns. He was amazing. 4,800 yards, 38 touchdowns, 11 interceptions for a rookie. Great season for him. Damian Pierce he's running behind a bad offensive line, you remember, but 830, 9 touchdowns. Raheem Mostert had 6 scores, ran for 3.2 carry as well. Yikes. Receiving, Nico Collins 8 in the slot, 75 catches for 1,200 yards and 12 scores. Jordan Akins went off too, 98 catches for 1,108 scores. Brandon Cooks 75, 978, 8 scores. Mechie good as well. I mean, we were slinging the ball around with that new QB. And then defensively, there's no way we have good sack numbers. Oh, I mean, they're not terrible. Greenard had 18 tackles for loss, 11 sacks. Malik Collins 17 tackles for loss, 4 sacks. He was really good. And then Dorrance Armstrong, not bad either. 16 tackles for loss and 10 sacks, and then I just had 12 tackles for loss. And the interception number wise, Petrie had 3, Deion Jones 2, Stingley 2, Jordan Lewis 2, Dominic Bride had 2, Hoover had 1, Nasir Ali had 1 as well. So honestly, not horrible. I mean, we went 7-10. We actually weren't a very bad team. We just need to get a couple more pieces and might be knocking on the door of making the playoffs, and it looks like a really weak division right now. All right, only development trade on offense upgrade was Jordan Akins got up to star, which is cool. Oh, look at our whole defensive line. Armstrong star, Greenard star. That's cool. Hoover got up to star. Let's go. Hoover's a star, Deb. That's good. Now we just need McBride to jump up to star, Deb, and we'll be looking good. Honestly, pretty solid. Not going to complain about that. Future's looking bright here in Houston. All right, 2023 season recap. Al Morris did win Offensive Rookie of the Year. Let's go. Hurts MVP. Sirani Coach of the Year. Chris Godwin Offensive Player of the Year for the Bucks. Nice. Max Crosby for the Raiders. Defensive Player of the Year. And then Deontay Bird, Defensive Rookie of the Year for the Ravens. Bengals win the Super Bowl 24-21 over the Rams for Super Bowl for the Cincinnati Bengals. All right, heading to the re-sign players task. And obviously we got the big one out of the way. The Laremy Tunzel's gone now, so we don't have to worry about shelling out a ton of money for him. We're going to have so much money in free agency. We have 146 mil at the moment. Not going to worry about any of these guys. Titus Howard needs a new contract, but I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to need a new kicker and punter, so I got to remember that. Greenard, he's got star dev now. I mean, I'd be fine with 2 years. He wants to come back. 2-year deal for him, that's fine. Even if we, sign over him or draft over him, he still can, be a rotational player. And Jordan Akins, free agent, star dev, but I ain't bringing him back, at least for now. So That'll do it for our re-sign players task. We're gonna have to, get a bunch of players to fill in these gaps on our team. As we're here at mock draft 3, we are not picking hot. We're picking at 6. Okay, is that where our pick ended up? 11? Did the Eagles suck? The Eagles must end up being bad with Jalen Hurts. Wait, no, 28. Who's else? What other pick? We had someone else's pick. We must have someone else's pick too. Now free agency. I mean, offensive line is what we need. I'm gonna move Wayne over to right guard. I think that's fine. Yeah, I mean we could still sign over him, but right now we kind of have 3 starters if we're counting Wayne as a starter at right guard. So we definitely need tackles. I don't know if we'll be drafting any. So tackles important. Obviously tight end we absolutely need at least one, but 2 tackles. I think receiver we're probably fine for now. Maybe you could use an outside linebacker. Looks like a Christian Kirksey retired. And then DB, I mean, it looks all right. I mean, I think we're pretty solid. I mean, we have a lot of money. We could probably improve at a couple spots. If there's some big dogs, we'll definitely go out and throw some money at them if they have some interest in us. We'll see. All right, going to start here with a 2-year deal to Tyler Higbee. He's the best free agent available. Had some interest in us. I'm just going to give him 2 years, though, at age 31. Not going to overdo it. Offensive line wise, tackle wise, there isn't a star. I mean, there's Jedrick Wills, who I'll probably overspend for just to give us at least one tackle because Tunsil's got no interest and he wants a lot of money. I'm going to throw Jedrick Wills a very player friendly deal for 5. We'll see if he has no interest in us, so he might not end up wanting to come here. Ooh, he actually might because we're his top offer. Okay, so we're probably going to get Jedrick Wills, which is big. Right tackle wise, I think I'd rather just draft someone than sign one of these guys. Austin Jackson has started at 25, but probably not going to do that, unfortunately. Defensive line, I think we're okay for now. There's not anyone like. Nick Bosa would be cool, but he's got no interest in us, and I don't want to overspend all that money for him. Devin White, definitely going to get a contract here. I'm cool with a player-friendly deal for 5 for Devin White. He can superstar dev. He can play right alongside Deion Jones. Hopefully we can get him. And then, Trayvon Diggs is interested in us. Okay. All right, that changes up everything. We're definitely throwing Trayvon Diggs wants to play for us. Why would I not give him a contract? 5-year deal for Trayvon Diggs. We're definitely probably going to sign him. So Diggs, looks like we have more interest in the Bears as well. So offers on the table. Diggs, Jedrick Wills, Devin White, Tyler Higbee. Can we go 4 for 4? We just went 3 for 3. I mean, 3 for 4 so far. Diggs is on. Devin White's on the team. Higbee's on the team now. Jedrick Wills still not on the team. And now he's on the team. We get Jedrick Wills to play left tackle. Diggs comes in to play number 1 corner. Devin White's going to play linebacker next to Deion Jones. And then we got Tyler Higbee. Huge first day of free agency as we'll advance this to the next week. So now looking at our team right now, I like the star devs that are across the defensive line. I think Walker's fine for now. Maybe that's what we look at. Maybe a linebacker to draft. We could still go defensive line. I'm not taking that out of the question, or like an edge rusher. That's not out of the question. I think corner now we're set with Hoover, Stingley, and Trayvon Diggs. We have Jordan Lewis and we have McBride as well. Safeties we're obviously good with Petrie and Adderley. So defensive line, linebacker still in play in the draft, and then we need an offensive tackle, which will be one of our selections. So that's probably who I'm going to do my focus scouting on, offensive lineman, because we need to hit on a tackle for sure. Don't know if I really want to sign anybody else, honestly. Nick Bosa's still here, but I just don't think there's a point. He doesn't have interest in us, so it doesn't really make sense for him to come here. Jeremy Chin would be really cool, but there's no point. He's cheap, only $8 million a year. Do that in a heartbeat if I didn't have safeties. Man, there's a lot of cool people in here. We do need kicker and punter, but I'll do that in the offseason. I mean, the offseason. I'll do it right before the season starts. There's a superstar development kicker here. Never mind. I'm just going to sign the superstar dev kicker. $5 million a year for a kicker. Am I done? Is this just the stupidest thing in the world? He has interest in us. Maybe I just give him a neutral contract for 5. He'll probably sign that. Superstar dev kicker. Yeah, we're definitely getting him. Let's go. We're getting Greg Kelly. That's actually funny. Yeah, that Greg Kelly's the only last signing I'm gonna make. So we get a superstar dev kicker. That's the signing of the rebuild, baby. That's gonna bring us over the top. That's all I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna advance it to the free agency recap week, and I will show you who I'm putting my focus scouting on. I think before I'm looking at everybody and where we're like exactly where everyone's gonna go, I think the 3 positions that I'm kind of locked in on are obviously offensive tackle. Don't know how high we'll be taking that one because we might be able to find one down the board. Like, because late in the first round, there's definitely might be a good tackle. But I'm thinking receiver, obviously tackle, and a defensive lineman, like an edge rusher. I mean, tight end would maybe make sense too, but not after signing Higbee. It's not worth It's not really wasting a 6th-round pick. Justin Hill maybe could be an option. There's a receiver, Doug Hicks. Is there another 1st-round receiver? I don't think there is. At least maybe. Sharif Garvin maybe could be. I'll let you guys know how I end up putting my scouting focus on. I'm not going to make you guys sit through me, going through every single person. Like I'm probably going to. But like, yeah, for example, we're here at 28. And I mean, Bernard Shields actually looks pretty decent. B power moves, D finesse, A tackle. He's a run stopper though. But like, yeah, we're all the way down here, and there's a left tackle that maybe you see run blocking, but it could be an option if we full scout him, we figure out how good he is. Maybe he's not that good, but you know what I mean. We might be able to find a tackle a little bit down the board. Based on what I'm seeing, I'm not really too impressed with this class. Like these 3 guys, they're good, but they're not great, and they're not like I worry about moving up and taking them. I'm not taking a tight end at 6 after signing Higbee. Doesn't make sense. Justin Hill looks okay. Like this is the guy I was thinking. I was like, oh yeah, he'll probably end up being the pick. But then I look at him and he just doesn't look. I mean, he's good ratings, but like it's not amazing. He could, have hidden development, but is it worth risking that with our top pick? Doug Hicks, we know Doug Hicks is a round 1 talent, but at the same time, it's not like he's just blowing the testing out of the water. I mean, he looks like a good player for sure. He probably has hidden development, but I don't know. And I look at John Hopkins. He's a middle linebacker, so he'd go to our other linebacker position. He's projected to go like 11. So he's projected to go with our 2nd pick. That's where he's projected to go. He looks good. I mean, that might end up being a pick, but do we really need that? But then again, it's the NFL draft. It's not really about need. There's a couple guys I might look at. I'm going to keep looking at some of these offensive linemen, see if they would make sense to put our scouting focus on. Like this guy, for example, elite strength. He's a tackle. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say if he's good or not. All right. I made my decision on who I'm going to put my focus scouting on. I'm only going to put it on the offensive lineman that I'm looking at. So I'm going to put it on Christian Parks, Brian Sharp, and where is that other right tackle? Johnny Fleming. I'm just going to put it on these 3 guys because at the end of the day, all the other guys kind of look similar enough to each other at the other positions that I'm not going to worry about moving up or, taking a flyer on a couple guys. I'm just going to go ahead and basically lock in on our offensive tackle. That's the most important need, and then we'll figure out what we want to do from there. So before I even jump in, I'm going to take a look at those offensive linemen I just scouted, figure out exactly where they're supposed to go. Okay, so Christian Parks is around 1 and 2 talent. So he might not have hidden dead, but we know he's going to have a high overall. Same with Brian Sharp. And then Fleming, well, we knew Hicks was around 1. And then do we know anything about Fleming? Round 2 to 3. Okay. So we need to dial in on Brian Sharp or Christian Parks. And we'll figure out exactly which one we're going to do. We need to know exactly where they're going. I didn't want to click region breakdown. I wanted to click mock drafts. So mock draft 5. So we're picking at 6. I'm definitely moving down, more than likely. I haven't seen either of them yet. So we know that Parks is supposed to go here at 21 and Sharp's going at 23. So I can look elsewhere with these top picks if I need to, or I can keep moving down and picking up more picks. Don't think we necessarily need to do that. I think what we could end up doing, hear me out here, is we take Hopkins with this pick, and then I can move down from 6 and take the receiver Hicks since we know he's a round 1 grade. I mean, this tight end looks amazing though too. We could just end up taking the tight end and not worrying about the receiver. I think that's what I end up doing. I think that tight end just changed my mind, just how good he looks. I think I'm going to take the tight end, I'm going to take the middle linebacker, and then I'm going to move up for one of those offensive linemen. I think I'm sold. All right, picking here at 6, I'm going to take the tight end. I talked myself into it after looking at the board. John Truman, he just looks like a stud based off his testing. Yeah, he runs 4.4 as a tight end, elite almost everything. He's the pick, hidden development. I knew he would. 87 speed, 90 excel. There's our tight end for the rest of the video. Him and Higbee hopefully can hold it down. All right, taking the middle linebacker, Hopkins at this pick. Both the tackles are way up here on the board, but the projection to go later, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'll go one by one the rest of the way to figure out where's Hopkins at. I probably passed him. I forgot we didn't scout him. I just know he's good. John Hopkins is going to be the pick here. Might have normal dev, but I think he's a high overall. He can play the other linebacker spot. Hidden development to 90 speed, 93 excel. Yeah, we just nailed on that pick. Okay, so I'm just going to go one by one the rest of the way until we get to 20. I think they're supposed to go 21, 23. So we'll figure it out if they end up going. If we get to 21, I'll just decide right then and there. So there goes Fleming. We know he's worse than the other two. He might have hidden Deb, but we know he's worse overall wise. 18 goes Austin Moore. There's 19, and there's 20. Okay, so this is where they're supposed to go. Let's take a look at both of them. I'm going to move up here, so let's take a look at both of them. Let's figure out which one's better. So we got A pass block, A impact block, A awareness, B impact block, A pass block. So right away, Brian Sharp does look better. He's just not super strong, but we don't have to care about that. A pass block finesse, A pass block, B pass block power, C run block, D run block finesse, C run block power. Looks solid. I don't think we can go wrong with taking him. Now it's like Christian Parks. Top 5 was scouted as a top 5 talent originally, but doesn't look the part. B impact block, A pass block power, A pass block finesse, A pass block. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and take Christian Parks. I think I'm going to move up right here and take Christian Parks here with this pick. That's going to be the move. We're going to move up here and take Christian Parks with the Niners. All right, a 1 and a 3 gets it done. We move up 7 spots. We're going to take our future right tackle, since we just signed Jedrick Wills. We are going to take Christian Parks with this pick. Hopefully, if he doesn't have hidden dev, he's just a high overall. I'll take it. Christian Parks going to be the pick here. Pass protector, hidden development. Let's go. He's going to be our right tackle for the rest of this video. So as underwhelming as that last draft might have been, it looks like we're doing good so far. Outside of the quarterback, we did draft some normal devs, which I understand. But yeah, we'll take a look at what we are going to do here. Whoa. Hold up. All right, going to take Marquise Allen with this pick here in the second round. He's around 3 to 4 projected, but defensive tackle looks pretty solid. Speed rusher, 6'5", 293, does have in development. I'm glad I nailed that one on the head. Let's go. All right, taking this center, Joshua Charles. Let me look at his numbers from the combine. Yeah, hidden development. I'm not surprised. He looks so good. All right. I think what I'm thinking here, it depends on who's available and what it's looking like, but a couple spots where I feel like we might be able to use some depth would be maybe some edge. I could use some edge help, I feel like. We'll see who's here. I'm going to look through all the edges and obviously outside linebackers that can, blitz the quarterback. And then maybe a halfback, just because we can get a second guy to play behind Damian Pierce that's under a cheap contract. I don't sign like 1-year guys all the time. We'll figure it out, though. I'm going to look around. All right, going to take this speed rusher here, Alonzo Jeffries. He just looks fast. There's not a ton here that I like. Just going to go ahead and take the fast guy. 86 speed, coming off the edge. We'll take it. I'll move him down to D-line. It'll be fine for us. Like I said about these middle rounds when I don't know a ton, just about getting depth. It's about just getting depth. All right, 4th round, I'm going to take this strong safety, Alan Slate. Hidden development, I actually did not expect him to have hidden development, but nailed it on the head again. Let's go, Southern Miss. All right, taking this running back to White Kinney here, normal development, 90 speed, 92 excel for a power back. Thought it looked all right. He'll be our secondary back more than likely, as long as he's in high, decent overall. If not, we'll just do what we have been doing and sign over our secondary back. All right, going to take this defensive end, Marcus Milstead here in the 5th round, normal dev. It's all right. All right, I'm taking this punter in the 7th round, Greg Foster, strictly because he's elite kick power. 97 kick power for a punter. Yeah, he's going to be the punter for us. We need to sign one, so might as well just draft one in the 7th round. All right, loading out of the draft. I think we had 2 more 7th round picks, but, I wasn't going to worry about it because at that point, they're probably all horrible. But we'll see how we did. I feel like we nailed it. We'll see, though. 73 for John Truman, not as high as overall as I might have thought. John Hopkins is 76. Christian Parks will start at right tackle at 73. Marquise Allen will rotate in at D tackle. Joshua Charles will probably be our backup center for now. Alonzo Jeffries, 67. Slate's a 68. Dwight McKinney's a 79, which is good. Milstead's a 66. And then we obviously our punter 73 is a dog. And then the CPU drafted Dan Cassidy and Lynn Hunt, both 62 overalls. Nice job. Both have normal dev too, obviously. All right, taking a look at our roster here in year 2 of the rebuild. I feel like we're in a pretty decent spot based on what I'm seeing. So Christian Parks is our right tackle. We got Charles playing behind Tate and Wayne for now. I think he'll quickly probably take over one of these 2 spots, probably more likely right guard, which is fine. We'll figure it out. Receiver, I think this is the offseason where, when Jalen Waddle and Co become available. So if that's the case, we'll probably throw big money at one of them. Because, we could definitely use an alpha at receiver. That's probably our weak spot on offense right now. Truman needs to be playing over Brevin Jordan. And then defensively, I feel like this is honestly might be closer to the strength of our team. I guess Matthew Ioannidis retired, so I guess it's a good thing I drafted Marquise Allen. I guess I didn't even notice that. Corners, good. Trayvon Diggs, Hoover, Stingley, Jordan Lewis, and McBride. Good in the secondary with Adderley and Petrie. Linebackers look good. Hopkins, Devin White, Deion Jones. Defensive line solid, which everyone's got those upgraded star devs. I feel like we're in a pretty good, decent spot. I mean, we'll see how we do, obviously. But overall, they got Hopkins as our rushing right end. I mean, left end. He's a middle linebacker. I mean, cool. I guess we'll see, right? But like I said, even though for our overalls being at 79 offense, 81 defense, 79 overall, I feel like we're an okay team. We went 7-10 last year. I mean, I'd say, I mean, worst case scenario, I'd hope we could repeat 7-10 ish because no, I understand that we need to, improve our team. We're a young team, so, but hopefully everything will go all right. We'll see though. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we're 1-6 or whatever, 0-7 at the break, but I feel like we're in a pretty good spot. I think our defensive line does need upgrading. I think those star devs are kind of that we got across them are kind of phasing actually how decent they are. So defensive line is definitely our weak point on defense for sure. Offensively, like I think it's just receiver to be honest. We'll see what's happening though at the midway point here in a sec. All right, we're 4-2 at the midway point. Let's go. I love to see that. Titans are also 4-2. Colts are 3-3. So we got a little three-way race at the top of the division right now. All right, 8 guys ready to negotiate. Brandon Cooks is definitely interesting coming back, but I think I'm probably more than likely going to let him walk. Deion Jones also interested, probably going to wait on him. Jordan Lewis going to wait. I think everyone here I'm going to end up waiting on more than likely. Nico Collins, more than now that he's a star dev. I mean, he has been cooking in the slot. He doesn't want that much money. I mean, I'd be rather bring Nico Collins back on 3 years. That's fine. I'm cool with Nico Collins back on 3. He's got star dev, only 25 years old. I'm cool with that for now. Everyone else will kind of figure out. I want to see what these guys' overalls are before I start dishing out deals. They're all kind of hitting that point in Madden where they start getting worse. So we'll see. I mean, Dorrance Armstrong's here too, but we'll figure out if we want to bring him back. We could, go big in free agency before we bring back Dorrance Armstrong. So we'll keep it moving to the end of the year. All right. Yeah, we ended 6-11. Man, we were 5-2 and we ended 6-11. That sucks. That's actually disappointing. But I guess we're gonna have a higher pick. Let's see what the problem was. Our defense was bad. Offense wasn't great either. We just need to get a little bit better. If you guys aren't familiar with the rebuilds, what I do is I do 5 years in total. The first year that we sim through doesn't count. So this is we just finished the second year of the rebuild. We have we still have next. So this is 2024 season. We have 2025, 2026, 2027. If we don't win it all by 2027, we're done. But yeah, kind of disappointing. Definitely not kind of. Extremely disappointing that we only made it to we went 6-11. We were 5-2. We'll send this to the Super Bowl and see if we got any dev trade upgrades. But yeah, that's disappointing. And we'll also check out the stats when we get there. All right, Super Bowl. We got a rematch of the 2022 Super Bowl. Eagles and Chiefs. Nice. Cool. We'll see if we had any development trade upgrades. Hopefully we did. We'll see though. Offensive Higbee got to superstar dev. That's huge. Okay, Truman at star dev. Parks star dev. Charles probably going to start at right guard next year if I would put it probably. No one else got upgraded on offense, which is fine. Defensively, Hopkins at superstar development, which is sweet. No one else looks like they got boosted. Marquise Allen had star dev. So, all right. Dorrance Armstrong moving for agent. I'd love to get a dog to play end for us for sure. Might have to look at outside linebacker. More than likely going to have to. Deion Jones getting older. But yeah, we'll figure out what we're going to do. I'll get to the re-sign players phase, and we'll figure out if I'm bringing anybody back. After we look at the stats here quickly. I just saw that Joe Burrow threw for 6,000 yards. That's insane. I mean, Al Morris, he took a step back, but he's still solid. 4,300 yards, 33 scores, and 9 picks. Damian Pierce was a little bit better. Still only 4 yards per carry, so hopefully we can get that up a little bit more. Receiving-wise, Tyler Higbee had a really good year. 91 catches for just over 1,006 scores. John Metchie was good. 79 catches, 951, 9 scores. Cooks, 76 catches, 943, 11 scores. Nico Collins took a step back. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't playing in the slot this year, but, he's locked up. He'll probably end up being our WR3 for the rest of the video now that I put him on a few-year deal for sure. Unless we get to that last year and I'm just going all out and throwing money to everybody. You guys know how that goes. Devin White and Deion Jones, look at those tackles, man. Tackles for loss, Armstrong 14. Look at our tackles for loss. Holy cow. Armstrong 14, Allen 14, Hopkins 12, Malik Collins 12, Devin White 10. Greenard 10. We just didn't have the sack numbers this year. Hopkins at 8.5. He led our way. 6.5 from Malik Collins, 5.5 for Armstrong, 4.5 for Greenard. Yeah. We just need to find we really look at our punter with the 53 average yard per punt with that 99 like kick power damn near. Yeah, we just need to figure out what we need to do. We need to upgrade some spots for sure. All right, 2024 season recap. Eagles get revenge on the Chiefs and defeat them in the Super Bowl. Skylar Holiday won MVP for the Packers. Okay, Packers playbook. OP, Coach of the Year, Ramiro Gallo for the Pats. Cooper Kupp, Offensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald, Defensive Player of the Year. So the Rams sweep the Offense and Defense Player of the Year awards. Skylar Holiday also won Offensive Rookie of the Year. Geez, he was amazing. He won the MVP as a rookie. Dang. And then we got Defense Rookie of the Year and John Hopkins. Maybe, I mean, that's probably why he got a Superstar Dev. He probably was Star Dev, but, we'll take that for sure. All right, we got 16 guys ready to negotiate here. Brandon Cooks, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm not going to give him a 2-year deal. Deion Jones is going to walk. Jordan Lewis is going to walk. Armstrong's also going to walk. Malik Collins on a 1-year deal, maybe, but that might come in the free agency. I'm not going to do it now. I'm not bringing anyone else back. Everyone else is going to walk. I probably should have traded Davis Mills. I didn't even think about that. Probably should have. Probably could have got something decent out of him just because he's a young quarterback, but it is what it is. He's going to hit free agency. Take a look at mock draft 3 real quick. See if there's any studs I need to go up and get real quick. Doesn't look like there's any absolute dogs I need. We'll figure it out, though. The speed rusher might be good, though, with 8 finesse moves. We'll figure it out. All right, free agency. I'm already locked in. We need a defensive tackle, an edge rusher, and a wide receiver. And Jalen Waddle has interest in our team. Welcome to the team, Jalen Waddle. This is where it starts right here. Jalen Waddle, he wants to come here. I think I can get away with doing just a neutral deal for 6 years. I'm going to do it. $20 million a year for him. He has a lot of interest. I think he's definitely signing that. So we're going to get Jalen Waddle, which is what I want as well. Jalen Waddle, John Mechie, Nico Collins for now. We'll figure it out. We'll see what we can do at edge. Edge is not like a dominant guy. Doesn't look like. Man, I wish Ojolari had interest in us. I'd like to get Ojolari to come off the edge for us, but he doesn't have any interest, so that's fine. Bryce Huff maybe would be okay. I don't want to give Hendrickson a deal. He wants a lot of money, and I'm just not going to pay that, I don't think. I mean, he's good, though. I could give him we have money. I could give him like a 3 years seems like a lot, though, doesn't it? What if I did player friendly and I did 2 years for him? I don't know if he'd take that. We'll see. We're his top offer, so I'll probably get Trey Hendrickson, which would be cool. And defensive tackle, Dalvin Tomlinson, Malik Collins. 1 year deal from Malik Collins will be fine. Yo, Derek Forrest, a star dev at 26 years old. Obviously not going to sign him, but if you know, you know. If you're an OG of not even the channel, of my Twitch, I know nobody watching this is, but the first content I was ever creating was a Commanders franchise on Twitch. I was playing through the Commanders of the Madden 23 when it came out. And Derek Forrest was the special teams legend. Nickname, the Forest Fire. He's a dog. I wish I could bring him in, but there's no need for him. All right, those are the only 3 offers I'm going to make right away. We'll see if we get all 3. Can we go 3 for 3? I think we just did. We did. We got Jalen Waddle. That's the huge one. He's going to be amazing. Trey Hendrickson for a couple of years and Malik Collins. I'm gonna advance it right to next week, and I'll take a look at the roster and see what else maybe I should grab for now. But that just improved our team so much. We're already up to like almost 85s across the board, which is huge for year 3. All right, offensive Jalen Waddle just looks so much better. I mean, hypothetically, could we use an upgrade over John Mechie? Yes, but I don't think I'm going to do it, at least not right now. Maybe next year if we struggle. Offensive line solid for now. It could absolutely be better, but I think I'm going to let him roll the way it is. I don't think there was a guy I really wanted to bring in. And I forgot we do need an outside linebacker since Deion Jones left. I wish our defensive line was better, but that might be a thing we look in the draft in our first round pick for sure. Maybe interior defensive lineman or the other edge rusher. But outside linebacker is what I am going to sign right now. And after I do that, we'll keep it moving. And I'm just going to do Deion Jones on a 1 year deal. There's like no one here that I really want to bring in at this point. Probably should have looked last week. Kind of forgot we needed him. And we're not even going to get Deion Jones. Yeah, he went to this. Well, we did. He chose us over the Saints. Cool. Okay. So Deion Jones is back. That's fine. Just going to have to look in the draft. I'm going to advance it now to the last week, and I'll figure out who we are going to put our focus scouting on and who we're taking in the draft. All right, went ahead and put my focus scouting on the top 3 edge rushers. So the one's projected to go at 2. The other 2 are projected to go at 6 and 7. So we'll have to move up if we want the guy that's going to go at 2. He looks really good, so I'll probably end up doing it if he looks like he's going to be a stud. That'll put him on the other side, Trey Hendrickson, and then we can maybe look to move that Greenard for a defensive tackle. Maybe. We'll see, though. All right, I'm going to end up taking this Keegan Ryan. So you're actually going to go at 7, so I'm going to take him with my 6th pick. Keegan Ryan is going to be a selection. I'm not going to move up to the other guy. He's actually going to go at 8, actually, so I'm going to take him at 6. We're going to take Keegan Ryan's with that pick. All right, Keegan Ryan's is the selection here at 6. Speed rusher, 22 years old out of Northern Illinois. Does have him development, which is great. He's going to be coming off the other edge as Trey Hendrickson. Good pick. So yeah, we're here at the last pick of the first round. Forgot we had that Eagles pick, so I'll let you guys know what I end up taking here. All right, going to go ahead and take this defensive tackle, Greg Benson, at this 32nd pick. Looks like could be a good player. Definitely need help at D tackle. Hopefully it's in development. He does. Hidden dev. Let's go. All right, sixth pick here in the second round. I'm going to take this receiver, Luke Archibald. Looks like it could be pretty decent. He's not incredible anywhere, but it could be decent high overall. Does have hidden development with 92 speed for physical receiver. We're nailing it, man. We've been killing it these last couple drafts. All right, going to take this middle linebacker, Jason Rassam. Might be able to play over Deion Jones or close to. He does have hidden dev too, man. Loving it. Third round pick, hidden dev. Going to play probably right behind Deion Jones for this year, and then he'll step in the next year. Maybe we'll just win all this year, and it won't matter, though. All right, going to take this strong safety, Enrique Barnett, here in the fourth round. Hidden dev. I don't miss. I'm a legend at drafting. Scratch that first year. I'm a dog. All I drive is hidden developments. That's going to be my last pick I'm going to take, though, because we are in the fourth round, so I'm just going to let the CPU do the rest. All right, draft recap. Let's see how we did regarding overall-wise. Keegan Ryan, 75. Cool. Greg Benson's a 71. Archibald's a 72. Rossum's a 72 as well. So overall, pretty good. Ooh, CPU drafted me a 71 overall receiver. That's cool. All right, signing Ramondre Stevenson to be our backup running back this year. He's just too good not to bring in. I know we drafted that guy a year ago, but 83 overall, sitting in free agency, we got to bring him in. So Ramondre Stevenson's going to be backup running back. Dameon Pierce also signed a fullback, Hardy Blossom game. I'm going to send this to the regular season, and we'll see how our team's looking. All right, year 3 of the rebuild. Seeing how the roster's looking, I'm honestly really happy with the team we've put together so far. I am going to move Charles over to right guard. I don't know if he's going to start, but I'd rather have him playing behind the right guard than the center because he's closer in overall. So move him over to right guard. Hopefully, maybe I might put him as a starter right away. I don't know if it's going to work. Actually, no, he's same overall. Yeah, he's going to start at right guard. That'll work. Offensive line's looking solid. I really like our receiving core now. Mechie still might need to get upgraded here in this next offseason by chance. Higbee, Susar Dev, Truman right behind him. Al Morris just needs to keep getting better. Defensively, I'm really liking what I'm seeing here. Just like I said, defensive line still might need a little bit of improvement, but it is what it is. Just going to generate this lineup here real quick to make sure everything's good there. Maybe I need to move. Keegan Ryan, he'll rotate in. It's fine. DBs were good. Yeah, I think we're ready to go for year 3. We'll see what happens. And they moved. Yeah, we're going to put Charles back up there. But yeah, we'll see. I'll see you guys at the midseason point. All right, midseason point of year 3, we're 5-1. Just what I love to see. Happy. Loving to see it. 5-1 taking on the 4-2 Jags this week. It looks like they're getting in better. So upgrade. Ooh, our superstar dev kicker's got an upgrade. Love it. Players ready to negotiate. Dameon Pierce, we got to worry about. No interest right now. Petrie's got to come back, and I give him a contract here right now. Player friendly 4-year deal for him. So cheap. Yeah, he's coming back on that. Easy contract for us to sign. Derek Stingley needs a contract extension. We'll give him what? He's very interested. So I'm just going to do, 7 years on a neutral deal. He's coming back on that as well. Higbee, not going to worry about it now. Mechie, not worrying about it now. Deion Jones, and no. And that's the only people I'm going to worry about now. So overall, all good. Dameon Pierce, we'll have to figure out what we're going to do. But probably going to end up bringing him back. Just need to, get him more interested in us. But, yep, I'll see you guys at the playoffs. Hopefully. Let's go. Not only do we make the playoffs, but we get the double bye. 14-3 we finish. What an incredible year. Upgrade our players quickly, and then we'll look at the stats. We're in the divisional automatically here in year 3. Everyone's going to get their auto upgrades. I feel like we built a really, really good young team, and I'm loving what I'm seeing. We'll take a look at the stats this year. 14-3. Hopefully some people obviously balled out. Is Jalen Waddle the reason? Ooh, Al Morris didn't have a good of a year. Hold on. Almost 4,800 yards, 30 scores, 13 picks. He's kind of been stagnant there. Dameon Pierce, big time year. 1,300 yards, 4.8 yards per carry, 16 scores. Of course, he's going off in his contract year. Jalen Waddle, 87 catches, 1,100 yards, almost 1,200 yards, 10 scores. Nico Collins was good as well, 73 catches, almost 1,100, 8 scores. Higbee, really good, 94 catches, 1068, 6 scores. And then John Mechie, who is going to not be coming back more than likely. 61 catches, 841, and 4 scores. The only people that scored outside of blasting him at a catch. And Adam Duggan had a touchdown for a catch. Cool. Touchdown for a catch. I mean, catch for a touchdown, Trey. I'm dumb. Devin White less than tackles. Deion Jones right there next to him. Sack numbers, Trey Hendrickson, big time get 16 tackles for loss, 15.5 sacks for Henderson, which is great. Marquise Town had 16 tackles for loss, and Nico Collins had 14. Sack numbers, it was Trey Hendrickson or bust. Marquise Town, 4. Greener, 3.5. Hopkins, 3.5. Yeah. We need to find another edge rusher more than likely. Another edge rusher to play alongside Trey Hendrickson. And that's fine, though. Greg Kelly, 14-17 is what it is. Another Greg Foster with his 52.7 average yards per kick. Love it. Right to the divisional, where we will be taking on the 10-7 Indianapolis Colts. Let's go. All right, simming through this divisional here in year 3. Not going to worry about doing the super sim. We get the win. Now we'll be super sim taking on the Chiefs. We win. We beat the Colts 33-27. We'll be doing the super sim now against the Kansas City Chiefs. So we always lose doing these. They're such a better overall unless they're 14-3 as well. So this is going to be tough, but I'll see y'all in the super sim. All right, super simming against the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. At least we are at home though, so that's good. I mean, we'll see. The Chiefs are so impossible to beat in this. So we'll see if we can even get a stop against them. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to stop them. As yeah, if we don't score at position, we're in trouble. Oh, we actually did get a stop. Did we get points? We got points. We tied it at 10. Let's go. We got the ball back. Didn't get points though. Dang. Third down alert. We got the ball though. No, we gave it back. Okay. Looks like we're driving here. Can we get points? We made the field goal. At least that's good. Wait, we just got the ball back. They must have turned it over. And we punched it in. Let's go. 20-10. We're up. 20-13. Driving. Need points. Field goal. He made it. That's big time. I think we're going to win. All right. Onside kick. Got to get this onside kick. Gonna step in. Recover this onside kick. Knee it out. Please just get this. I don't want to play defense here. I mean, I will if they get this, but just get this. Dive on the ball. We're good. All right. We're heading to the Super Bowl. Let's go. Just go down. Whew. I was trying to double tap square, so he just sit down. He fell. John Mechie, great recovery. We're going to the Super Bowl. Let's go, baby. All right. Big, huge win over the Kansas City Chiefs, 23-20. We'll advance it to next week to the Pro Bowl, where obviously we won't be playing because we're in the Super Bowl, baby, in year 3. Year 3 of the rebuild. We made the Super Bowl with the Texans. Now we just need to defeat the Seattle Seahawks in the Super Bowl, and the rebuild's over. If we lose in the Super Bowl, we keep it going. We keep it going until year 5 till we win the Super Bowl. But we're just going to get it done right here. 11-6 Seattle. We're 14-3. No reason we can't beat them. I'll see y'all. Actually, no, I won't see y'all in the Super Sim yet. Let's upgrade our players, and we'll see if we got any dev trade upgrades. Tyler Higbee, little upgrade quick. Let's see if we got any dev trade upgrades. Come on, baby. Everyone's got Superstar X Factor. The whole team morale's up. Everyone's got Superstar X Factor. No. No upgrades offensively, unfortunately, but you know, it is what it is. Defensively though, no upgrades across the board. Okay, no one got dev trade upgrades, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna come in. We're gonna take care of business against Seattle. I'll see y'all in the Super Sim. All right, 14-3 Houston Texans taking on the 11-6 Seattle Seahawks. Let's get this thing done. Down 7-0. That's not good. Down 10-0. This is terrible. We missed the field goal, it looks like. But we got the ball back and scored. 10-7. Okay, looks like we got the ball again. Field goal. Missed it. Did he just miss 2 field goals? He got superstar development. Buddy. We're down 17-7. Guys, figure it out. All right, we punched one in. And never mind. They go down and score 2. Big field goal. Can I play it? 68 yards? Who do you think I am? There's no way we have the leg for this. Why would I kick this? We don't have the... What? No, hold on. No, I'm not kicking a 68-yard field goal. I'm throwing a Hail Mary. Screw that. I mean, it is 4th and inches, but I don't care. We're going for this thing. It was intercepted. That's okay, though. As long as we tackle him. Someone's got to tackle him. Okay, cool. I was hoping I could get to Jalen Waddle over the top, but, you know, I got his. I didn't have time to throw. Darius Slay picks it off, and, yeah. There was no way I was kicking that, though. Okay, we actually made a field goal. Nice. Okay, we got the ball. We're driving. We need points. Score. We did. We scored. We tied it. Okay, get a stop. I'm playing this. All right. 4 minutes left in the game. 3rd and 4. Chance to get off the field. Come on, defense. Somebody's got to make a play. Someone's got to make a play. 3rd and 4 here. Force a field goal. Quickly. They're going quickly. We're getting them. Flag, though. Please don't be on us. It's going to be on us. Please be holding. Please be holding. Holding. Yes, let's go. Holding on the offense. Huge. We're declining that. 4th and 10. I'm watching him kick this field goal. And then I'm driving down and winning this game. I'm playing the rest of the way, baby. All right, field goal is good. 27-24. We got plenty of time. We got 3 timeouts. We just need to go out and get points. Simple enough. All right, 3 minutes, 19 seconds to go down and get points here. I don't like that Darius Slay is X Factor. That's worrisome. But we're going to start with a little bit of play action. Just going to dump this off to Dameon Pierce. I don't really like how Al Morris throws the ball. Nice get off there by Dameon Pierce. Up for 7, 2nd and 3. Okay, Al Morris, just go up and get the first down. Al Morris taking off. It wouldn't let me slide. I tried to slide. Thank God I didn't fumble. First down, though, we'll take it. Worrisome. These games are so worrisome. First and 10, 3-down lineman. Going to go ahead and give it to Dameon Pierce. Cut back up the middle. He's not like Najee Harris in Steelers franchise. He just breaks every tackle, but it's fine. 3-yard carry there. All right, Al Morris again right there. Triangle. Who's that? Jalen Waddle. Love it. Jalen Waddle. Nice catch there. Up to about across midfield. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Almost in field goal range already, but we need a touchdown. Al Morris looking Higbee, deflected by Jordan Brooks. I was hoping to get a little bit more inside over the top, but it's okay. Jordan Brooks knocked that down. Second and 10. Al Morris again going underneath to Higbee. Just get upfield. Higbee's going to get the first down and more. Pushing forward, getting out of bounds up to the 32. We are in field goal range, but like I said, we're getting a touchdown here. We're winning the Super Bowl. I mean, I'll take a field goal and go to overtime if we have to, but I ain't doing that. We're going to give it to Dameon Pierce here. We're going to try to play it safe for now. Nowhere to go. 3-down lineman. Yeah, we're audible this to a run. Sorry. 3-down lineman. We should be able to pick up yards here. Yes, we are. Dameon Pierce might go. Dameon Pierce all the way up to the 13. Going to keep that clock going down. We got plenty of time. We have so much time. We don't need to stress yet. Plenty of time. They got 3-down linemen, man. I don't want to run. I can't run an RPO, though. I'll screw that up. Quick pass here. Inside route there for number 12, who is... No, it's not Mechie. Yeah, Nico Collins. I knew Nico Collins was 12. Mechie's number 8. I know that. 2nd and 5. Going to keep it on the ground here with Dameon Pierce. Just give me some blocks. He fights off one. That'll be Dameon Pierce fighting up forward. 3rd and 1 now. Man, tough. I don't want to run the football now. I can't run the football now. We're going to go quick slants here. I'm going to run some clock down. Whew, man, this is stressful. This is definitely stressful. I really hate running quick slants because this means I throw interceptions on a quick pass. But no stress. This is easy. Don't need to worry about it. It's 3rd and 1. We got plenty of time. We're snapping it. They came quick. In the end zone. Caught. Nico Collins. Touchdown with 8 seconds left. We are going to take a 4-point lead with 8 seconds left. And the Houston Texans are en route to win the Super Bowl. Got to make this kick. Looks like my kicker lost superstar development. Not surprised. He misses so many kicks. I signed you because he had superstar dead, buddy. But we got the 4-point lead with 8 seconds left. Nothing stupid will happen here, and we'll win. All right, 8 seconds left. 3 man deep, baby. Just man up deep. We're good. We are good. We are good. I'm blitzing with Devin White. I don't care. Get no pressure here. Someone's got to get there off his back foot. 1 second. This is the end of the game. Pick that off. Doesn't matter. Incomplete. The Houston Texans are Super Bowl champions in year 3 of the rebuild. Wow. It's awesome, baby. Let's enjoy this celebration. I'm so happy we were able to do it. Phew. Feels nice. 3 years with Houston, and we're victorious. Unbelievable. Dameon Pierce can't believe it. He's like, when I got drafted here, I didn't expect to ever be here. But now you are, buddy. Quarterback's dapping up. Al Morris, your Super Bowl champion. Love it. Everyone get a touch of that Lombardi. Soak it in. You deserve it. You're Super Bowl champs. 14-3. Got the double bye. Number 1 team in the AFC. And Al Morris is going to lift that Lombardi high here in Atlanta at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Let's go. All right, might as well take a look at the stats here from the Super Bowl champs. Al Morris, 27-43, 2 touchdowns on a pick. Not a great game for him. Greg Booth is their quarterback, 17-26. Second-year man, 3 scores and a touchdown. He looks like he's really good. Dameon Pierce, 23 carries, 88 yards, and a score. Kenneth Walker had 14 carries for 60. Marcus Stevenson had a long run. Nice for a touchdown. Good for him. Higbee, 8 catches for 90. Dameon Pierce, 7 for 60. Nico Collins had the touchdown to win it at the end. Shout out to Nico Collins. Jalen Waddle, 4 catches for 29. 2 scores for Matthew Nicholas for the Seahawks, and a touchdown for John Mechie as well. Defensively, sack numbers, 1 for Hendrickson. Nwosu had 1 for them. Winovich had 1 for them. And then Marquise Allen, John Hopkins combined for a sack. And then picks-wise, Darius Slay had the one I threw at the end of the game. No, at the end of the half, which is fine. And then Earl Hoover, the guy we drafted at Utah State, had 1. Greg Kelly, I knew he missed a field goal. But yeah, we'll load this one. We'll take a look at the team, the final team that won the Super Bowl. And we'll get out of here, baby. All right, Houston Texans, faithful fandom. Take a look at your team that got the job done. Quarterback Al Morris that we drafted right away. Second overall pick out of Rutgers. Superstar Dev. Led us to a Super Bowl. Love to see it. Receivers, Jalen Waddle, Nico Collins, John Mechie. Waddle's the only, Nico Collins, Mechie are on the roster in real life. Jalen Waddle was the big signing. Damian Pierce at running back on the roster. Roger Stevenson, obviously, we brought in for this year. Offensive line. And my face cam's out. Hold on, we're going no face cam until the outro because my face cam froze because I've been recording forever. All right, but you're getting audio now. Jedrick Wills left tackle, Kenny Green left guard, Tate at center that we traded for from the Eagles. Yeah, he was part of the Eagle deal. And we drafted Charles and also drafted Parks, signed Tyler Higbee, drafted Truman. Take a look at the defense. Front seven. Greenard on the team, Malik Collins on the team, drafted Marquise Allen, signed Trey Hendrickson. Keegan Ryan's never really got a chance to do anything, our first round pick from last year, and we also drafted Benson, didn't really do anything this year. DBs, Trayvon Diggs, Earl Hoover, Derek Stingley, love to see it. Secondary, Nasir Adderley, safeties, Nasir Adderley, who we signed, Petrie on the team in real life, and then linebackers, the core of Devin White, John Hopkins, who was awesome, and then Deion Jones, we brought in right away. But yeah, that was the winning team. Yeah, but sorry about the face cam going out late. I've been recording for almost 3 hours at this point, so face cam just needed a little reboot again. But appreciate y'all tuning in for this one. Hope y'all have been enjoying the rebuilds. This is probably the most exciting one I've done yet, man. We had to build a team basically from the ground up. I know we had a lot of players that were on the team, we incumbent, basically players from the team that got better, brought in some guys, brought in the franchise quarterback. It all worked out. 14-3 Houston Texans get the Super Bowl here in year 3, 2025. But appreciate y'all tuning in for this one. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment anything down below. Let me know who you want me to rebuild next because I do listen to all you guys in the comments on these and I rebuild the teams who you guys tell me to rebuild. But yeah, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.